That's not brown. It's a full-on gray hair. And it's not like a little bit of his gray. I mean, the whole thing is gray. And that fell out of my head whenever I was putting my hair in a ponytail, a very low one. If any of you have watched Parks and Rec, which I know a lot of people have, where Anne goes to the wine and cheese club to go and kind of like rant and complain because like, but anyways, and because like she's like major pregnant. But yeah, this is my reference. So this is gonna be a coffee and car rant situation today. And yep, like and subscribe, all those fun things. Shoot, tell me what you need to rant about. Let's talk, let's rant together, let's complain. It's okay, as long as you move on from it, right? Sounds easier than to be, right? Sounds easy. That's one. I can't speak worth crap anymore. It was already bad before I was pregnant, but now that like I'm almost halfway through my pregnancy, and apparently pregnancy brain is a real deal, and that is for sure happening. Sorry, Kyle. Anyways, I just did not feel like putting on makeup today and doing the get ready with me situation, mainly because it is like very moody outside and it put me in a mood. Plus, if I'm doing these videos, I can do whatever the heck I want, right? This is mainly for me anyways, and it helps me kind of figure things out in a way. And sometimes people will watch and listen and maybe agree, or just be like, this is stupid. But I kind of wanted to like talk about some of my like job hunting experience that's been happening the past couple weeks. So I'm probably applying to one job a day on average. Some days I don't apply, but then I'm applying like the 3 on the next day. So evening out all the things where it's about 1 a day. I'm slowly learning that entry level does not mean entry level for a lot of companies. What the heck is that about? If you're gonna put entry level, then don't require 4 years of experience. Hate that. Also, if you're gonna like post a job and like you put in the job description, make sure it's the actual job, what you are describing. Because I applied to a job and then it was something I actually wouldn't mind doing, and it was like a part-time gig. I was like, wow, this would be perfect, you know, all these things, like baby on the way, blah blah. And I reached out to them because I didn't hear back from them for about a week, and I was like, hey, I was wondering if this was still available, all those fluffy things. And they get back to me saying, you know, well, we're actually looking for someone with a lot more, but like they kind of pretty much explained to me what the job really is and not what they posted. And that was very frustrating for me, because it was like, wow, like I almost like felt like I was set up for failure. And then all these other jobs that, like, if you are applying on Indeed, a lot of them have you do these assessments, and a lot of them are very repetitive, and they still make you do them. Guys, like, I understand I'm in a city where there's people already, like a ton of people, and then also a ton of people who are out of jobs because of they're in the same predicament as I am. And it's a dog eat dog world out there right now. And I'm looking for entry level jobs because what I do as my background isn't currently really hiring, and I don't want to go back to commercial gyms, but it may get to that point that I have to. Like, there's always gonna be a threshold of like how long I can hold out, right? I haven't hit it yet, obviously, but I did apply to a job and I heard back very quickly wanting to schedule an interview, and I have to say, like, I gotta say no to it because it's like, it's not worth, unfortunately, my time. And it's like, I have to admit, it's one of the most weirdest interviews I've ever had, including the one that I had with Trot. Hey Rob, you know about that story. But I was like, they're asking me these questions, and almost like asking if I still want the job and still want to interview. I'm like, yes, I still want to interview. I'm like interested to learn more. And so it was like very odd. Like, they almost felt like they didn't want to interview me anymore. And like, that's fine, then end it, but whatever. And then now they're scheduling an in-person, like, it's like I said, guys, it was very, very weird. It's so weird. And, being pregnant in a pandemic, and for 2 years in a row now, I have gone from job to job to job because of just pure unluck. And, it's one of these things where it gets to you, and it has gotten to me. I have never felt the way I've felt before. I have hit some, like, I don't want to say like low points, but I've been like, if you know who I am, I'm very like upbeat and positive and things like that, and glass half full type of girl. It's been hard. It's been really hard, and I know I'm being repetitive, but it's true. Like, it's been very hard. This is definitely the hardest time for me to be like looking for jobs and staying positive at the same time. And so, because it's like I'm furloughed, so it's like I'm not terminated, so I could always be back. But when will you be back? See, I was gonna say, and that's the tea, but this is coffee. So I'm making a thing where I want to post every Tuesday and Thursday, at least try and stay consistent. At least that's what I've learned through YouTube, is to post consistently. And maybe I can hit a certain point where I can earn a little bit of money from this. I can pay for diapers. I don't know. Obviously I think I'm absolutely hilarious. So maybe these videos are literally just for me, so I can find something to laugh at. I already feel better. It's a lot like journaling for me. It is. It really is. I journal easily every Monday, and about like 3 times a week on average, but with these videos, it's definitely like a different type of journaling. I can really spit out a lot of my thoughts a lot faster than I am handwriting, of course. And so it's nice. Side note, today marks that I am 3 days from Friday. Today's Tuesday. Why is that? Why did that have to be said like that? And Friday is the day I get to go to the doctor and make sure everything is okay. And I get to find out some very, very important information to me about the gender of my baby. Hey. So it can't be a bad week already knowing that. That's like, I have something huge to look forward to. Keep me going. Keep it spinning. Tell me what you're struggling with, because everyone's struggling with something, and obviously by all means share what you want to share, but you're not alone. You're not. I know for a fact there's someone who is having a much harder day than I am, and I am sorry for that person. I really am. It will be okay. That didn't sound very confident. I think that's it. I probably could keep going forever. Yeah. I'm fine. I'm gonna be fine. That I can take out. Well, everyone, have a glorious day. Help your girl out and subscribe. Share the video. You know? I know that you know someone who's pregnant because we're in a pandemic. There's a lot of people pregnant, and they probably can feel the way I'm feeling. And you don't even have to be pregnant to be feeling the way I'm feeling. It's a crazy time. The camera's over here, but I'm looking this way. Okay.